everybody. As I promised you, I would be bringing you a video in regards to black magic, dark energy, the kind of effects that they have on people, and how this dense energy maybe stops us and blocks our path. Basically, this type of dark energy or dense energy can affect people on multiple levels. There are different types of negativity that affect people. So it could be negative entities or negative energies that you're dealing with. So it's really important to find out, if it's a negative entity, then which type of an entity is it? You know, is it a jinn? Is it a ghost? Is it a spirit? Is it a pret, a booth, a pisach? Is it a nisach? Exactly what is it? Once we know exactly which type of a negative entity it is, then we'll know how to deal with it. But also, if it's a negative energy, it's important to know exactly which type of negative energy is. I mean, I get so many people even in my life saying, Arti ji, I think I've been affected by negative energy, please can you help me? Negative energy could be anything. The lightest, simplest type of negative energy could be something like nazar. When somebody puts an evil eye or casts an evil eye on you, that's nazar. So say, for example, you walk out with a brand new handbag and somebody says to you, oh, that's really nice, that's a really nice handbag, and the next thing you know, the zip's broken, or or it's been snatched, or it's been taken away, or the button breaks or something else, or buckle falls off or something, and then you just think, God, I spent so much on that and my bag's gone. But literally, that's what nazar is. Nazar is someone says to you, oh, your child looks really pretty today, you're really nice today, and next thing they're falling ill. So nazar affects people in various different ways. The evil eye affects people in various different ways. Another way that it can affect people is, like, say, with your work. It can be very successful, you could be doing really well. Someone just thinks, God, that person's doing really well, they must be minting money right now. And the next thing you know, you're facing major losses in business, things are crumbling down for you, or there's no clients, everything's really quiet, and you think, what on earth just happened? Has someone done something? Is something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? But then when you look at it, and it's something simple like nazar. The reason why I say simple, because that's the most simple type of negative energy that we can clear. So it's easier to clear that type of a negative energy. So I would call it, say, the lightest type of negative energy that there is. Now, negative energy can get darker and stronger, and there's different stages of it. So a very, I would say, advanced stage, a very strong stage of negative energy is when the person's completely helpless. By that time, your finances are completely crippled, completely gone. So even if you want to get help, it's very difficult to get help, and the willpower completely goes. A person is left completely alone. So even family and friends kind of just leave you alone, or move away, or stay away from you, but you just feel completely by yourself, and there's no support from anywhere, there's no help from anywhere. And even if you try to get help and you speak to the right person to try to get help, there could be a misunderstanding or misinterpretation, and that message just does not flow through in a clear way. So that's what that type of a negativity is. So there are different types of negative energies and entities. Now, if you are suffering with black magic or strong negative energy, there are symptoms as well. So you need to bear in mind these symptoms. Some of the symptoms could also be overlapped with, say, medical symptoms and other symptoms. So obviously, definitely, if you have any of those types of symptoms overlap with, say, medical symptoms, speak to your GP, speak to the right professional of the right field, and they can help you in a stronger way. Like I've just discussed, one of the symptoms is a financial loss. So speak to your accountant, and maybe they'll be able to help you or guide you some way. Speak to the right professional of the right field. But as far as spiritual energy is concerned, and the spiritual energy work that I do, most of the symptoms that I've noticed in people are financial losses, strong fluctuations in the finance. So it's almost like I have a little bit just to make ends meet, and then all of a sudden everything goes downhill again. Then they have a little bit just to make ends meet, and then everything just starts going downhill again. But basically, they're not able to save money, they're not able to keep money. So that makes things a bit tough for them. Another thing that happens is hair loss. A lot of people suffer with, rapid hair loss, and it's almost like chunks of hair coming out, and you think, do I change my shampoo? Is it what I'm eating? Am I allergic to something? And you can have all the tests in the world done, everything done, but you wouldn't be able to find out the reason. You can have all the iron tablets that you need, but even then, like you will notice that your hair changes and also your skin changes. So a lot of people get like blemishes or blotches on their skin, or the skin tone starts getting almost like it's not one tone, so you get patches on your skin, so you like dark patches and light patches, but normally the person's actual complexion becomes very dull. And that's another form of or another symptom of black magic, or dark energy, where the complexion becomes completely dull, and it's like that glow just isn't there anymore. Another symptom would be nightmares, having all sorts of dreams about dreaming about animals, meat, blood. They're not positive signs at all, and they could be linked with dark energy as well, or negativity as well. Another symptom would be, say, food going bad. So you just cooked a meal, you've put it outside, and then a little while later you go back and you think, oh, let me heat this up and serve this food now. But when you go to heat it up, you just notice it's gone bad. So things go bad really quickly. Another thing you'll notice is that maybe hair in your food, or little bugs dying in your food, and you think, I just washed that salad, there was no bug in it then, and all of a sudden when you're about to serve it or eat it, you'll notice that there's bugs or bits in it. So you're not able to have that. Another symptom would be not being able to eat your food. So say, for example, you prepared yourself a nice hot cup of tea and you think, I'm just going to drink this tea now, and somebody rings the doorbell, or you have to, or somebody calls you, and you're not able to enjoy your tea. And the same thing happens with food, is that literally you sit down at the table just to eat, and just as you're about to sit down, somebody gives you a call, or you have to go somewhere, or you have to do some other work, or somebody calling you to do something else, and basically your meal gets interrupted. So that's where you're not able to nurture yourself, you're not able to look after yourself. So another symptom would also be that when you don't have enough time to even have a bath, or you don't even clean yourself or cleanse yourself properly, because negative energy attracts negative energy. So basically, if you are affected by negative energy, then it wouldn't want you to be clean, it would want you to be dirty, it would want there to be loads of dust in the house. So you could be forever dusting, and literally, like, you just dust a place, and within seconds there's another layer of dust, and you think, where on earth did that come from? So, cobwebs coming out of nowhere, bugs coming out of nowhere, that can be linked to negative energy as well. Also dust repetitively coming in. I'm not talking about normal simple dust that occurs, which is natural, but this is like layers of dust, and you're forever dusting. Another symptom would be finding holes in your clothes. I'm not talking about those fashionable holes that people buy those types of jeans and shirts and whatnot with the holes inside it. I'm talking that holes in your suits, in your clothes, that's something that you've had for a long time, and all of a sudden they've got holes in them. Another symptom is finding pins in your clothes, literally like needles or pins, and you think, where on earth did that come from? We don't even have pins in the house, so where did that come from? But if you notice anything like that item of clothing, put it to one side, get in touch with me as soon as you can, and I'll let you know what to do with it. The worst thing you can do is try to burn it or throw it away, because you don't want to do anything to aggravate the dark energy or entity that's attached to that. So please be careful. Another thing would be finding items, say for example outside your commercial property or outside your home, and people find all sorts of items which are linked to dark energy or negative energy. Not so long ago I put up a post where I think it was in Southall, was it in Wembley, that they found I think it was in Southall actually, where a piece of meat was found with nails stuck inside it. And now a lot of people thought, is it somebody playing a cruel trick for animal cruelty, or is it somebody doing this, or something? So everybody has their own different opinions. But as soon as I saw it, I knew it was linked to negative energy, and it was linked to dark magic. So those are the sorts of things that you need to be wary of. So if you notice something like that, don't cross over it. Don't just try to walk past it. Make sure your shadow doesn't even touch that place, because it's not positive. So do bear this in mind. Another thing would be there are so many different types of symptoms, and I think I'll probably need to do like a full detailed show one day about the symptoms and describe everything to you and mention everything to you. But obviously, if you've got any questions, any concerns, or if you feel that you have been affected by dark energy or negative energy, there's been arguments in the family, disputes in the family, major losses that have occurred, and all of a sudden you've noticed that after a certain person entering your life that everything else has gone downhill and you really need to get the right help, the right support, then please do get in touch with me as fast as you can, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way that I can. I will be doing another part 2 show, because I do want you to have more information about this, about different types of energies and entities and the way that they affect us, because there are so many different types of energies and entities that can affect us in various different ways. Some are linked and related to the elements, some are related to other things. So it will be quite an interesting show when I'm able to share that information with you as well. But this is all I have time for today. Look after yourselves. God bless you. But if you have been affected by dark energy or black magic in any way whatsoever, please do get in touch with me as fast as you can. The reading I would recommend for you would be a spiritual energy reading, and then I'll do my best to help you that way. Look after yourself and God bless you. Thank you.